Hey everybody, Josh Sigurdson of World Alternative Media here, and by now you've probably heard of Tesla's new Cybertruck, and a lot of people are comparing it to possibly a truck designed by Homer Simpson. Yes, that was an early 1990s Simpsons reference, and one guy out of Wired magazine claimed that it was seemingly built to haul carcasses in a post-apocalyptic video game. And, I'm going to say something that's very unpopular here, guys. I actually kind of like it, but I also think that this is a huge publicity stunt and it's kind of genius, and I'll get into that a little bit later. But first, I want to talk about how, this has truly caused Tesla stocks to fall like a rock, and there might be some strategy there. A lot of investors are freaking out, and to be honest, even weeks ago, Credit Suisse said Tesla is running out of time as a major electric car maker, shares to dive 40%. So that was about November 13th or 14th that was claimed in CNBC. So I want to go into this a bit. I think there's a lot of momentum against Tesla. Now, does that mean that I trust Elon Musk and that I trust Tesla? No. But I think that there's a lot of genius to this massive disaster. But first, I want to go into this article out of CNBC that says Elon Musk says Tesla has received 146,000 orders for its Cybertruck after botched debut. And as the article goes into, Elon Musk on Saturday said that Tesla has received 146,000 Cybertruck orders so far. Tesla unveiled the new futuristic pickup truck at a promotional event in Los Angeles last Thursday. The vehicle represents a big metallic trapezoid and will start at $39,900. But when Musk tried to showcase the truck's durability by having Tesla's chief designer chuck a metal ball at one of the pickup truck's armored windows, the window ended up cracking. And I quote, "We threw wrenches, we threw everything, even literally the kitchen sink at the glass, and it didn't break. For some weird reason, it broke now," Musk said at the event. "I don't know why. We will fix it in post." Some Wall Street analysts were critical of the truck's extreme style, while others speculated that the design could be primarily a selling point for Tesla. Tesla shares fell 6.1% in Friday, trading to close at $333.04. And I quote, "The shattering of the truck's unbreakable glass windows during the live demonstration was not a good start," Deutsche Bank said in a note. Deutsche Bank is talking about sustainability and good marketing, which is hilarious because Deutsche Bank is collapsing like bat out of hell right now. But anyway, let's go into this further. It says Musk later shared a video taken before the official debut that showed the truck withstanding a metal ball to the window, and you could see it there, the video of, as he says, Franz throws steel ball at Cybertruck window right before launch. Guess we have some improvements to make before production. Haha. I can already picture Elon Musk with his strange laughter, haha, as you probably saw on Joe Rogan. Haha. Actually watching all of this and putting his fingers together and thinking everything's going exactly according to plan. Anyway, as it continues, it says the Cybertruck is Tesla's sixth vehicle model since the company was founded in 2003. It will compete against models like the Ford's F-Series and General Motors Chevrolet Silverado. However, some analysts say that they don't expect Tesla's truck to be a serious competitor in the pickup market. And I quote, "Tesla tried to throw a lot of stones at the legacy pickups on the market, with Tesla highlighting advantages in durability, towing, payload, and 0 to 60, Credit Suisse wrote in a note." Credit Suisse has come back to criticize Tesla. All right. And I quote, "Yet we think the legacy OEMs can breathe a sigh of relief as we don't expect Cybertruck to encroach on large pickup shares." Well, it's going to save people a lot of money. And look, it doesn't have a crumple zone that we can visibly see, and obviously they also have the issue where there's no side view mirrors, and the government's going to come after them if they don't put side view mirrors on, because that's unfortunately illegal in the United States. But I want to add that, this whole mishap with throwing a metal ball at the window of the new Cybertruck, which, by the way, looks like a 1980 sci-fi design, which I honestly find kind of cool. What I find interesting is that people actually believe this. I mean, do you actually think that Tesla, which is associated with another company run by Elon Musk, as well as a Boring company, but also SpaceX, etc., that this company that can shoot rockets into outer space and has to be concerned about the durability of those rockets, and recently they did fail in a test with one of their rockets, but anyway, the point is they have to consider this kind of stuff, that they, of all companies, are going to mistakenly put in a window that can crack when they claim it can't. I mean, most people that put in windows know that there's kinds of glass that are bulletproof, etc. Things, glass that won't break if you throw metal balls at it. I'm pretty sure a multi-billion-dollar company won't make that mistake. I think this is on purpose, guys. I actually think that they're purposely causing the stock to go down, making, bringing in more opportunity for investors to get in lower in the company. And on top of that, that this is a big stunt, that this truck isn't going to be the actual truck that everyone's going to be using down the line. It's going to become one of the biggest collector items of the 21st century. I might be completely wrong, but I'm honestly looking at this thinking, Tesla is a pretty interestingly brilliant company. Whether you like them or not, they know marketing stunts more than most people do. Most companies do anyway. And I actually think Elon Musk is probably one of the most genius trolls of the 21st century as well. I mean, everything the guy does is a troll. The weed smoking, I'm pretty sure that was a stunt set up with Joe Rogan. For example, the $420 share tweet that caused him to be kicked off as a CEO of the company back in 2018, I believe. I honestly think this is all just a gigantic stunt. Now, with that said, I actually think that they're going to release a truck that's more reminiscent of what people expect of a truck, and that they're not going to sell that many of these Cybertrucks. And because of that, the price of each Cybertruck is going to explode in value. It's going to be a scarcity item, and that's going to become one of the more collectible vehicles of recent times. I want to point out, though, that the truck, people keep freaking out about the look of the truck, but aren't people a little bit sick of every single design being just slightly different from the last? That there's nothing really interesting in the vehicle market as of the last 20 years or so, for the most part. I mean, everything's just a slight difference of a variation of a original design that they've had for years and years and years. The only thing I could think of is maybe the Dodge Durango has changed a little bit over the years, and I guess the Ford F-150 a little bit. Obviously, it's gotten bigger, etc. But, I mean, generally speaking, it hasn't been super exciting. And someone is actually daring to do something different and get a step out of the crowd for a minute and stop following the crowd. And it's unpopular at first, but so was the first gas-powered vehicle. People thought it was absurd. This thing that puffed black smoke out of the back of it and bounced up and down and was beat by a horse in a race, that kind of stuff. People always laugh at things before they really catch on, and I honestly think it's pretty brilliant, but I don't think they're actually going to keep this truck around in the coming years. Now, we're definitely looking at the future going electric when it comes to vehicles, whether you like it or not, and obviously there's a lot of petroleum that goes into building these vehicles and shipping them, etc. I don't even think it's as much about energy friendliness as it's just a cheaper thing to use, to drive, it's more cost effective in a time of great economic turmoil, obviously. I think people are struggling more than ever. Central banks printing vast currency, stock markets at all-time highs, but it's always just propped up with fake money being thrown at it from the Federal Reserve, etc. These are real problems. I actually think that this is very fitting for people in the future at an affordable price, and long-term, it's like buying a pickup truck at $12,000. This is like $39,000. That's how much money you're going to be saving at the end of the day over its lifespan. It can drive up to 300 miles without having to recharge, and it recharges really fast. I think it's brilliant. And I honestly think that they're going to continuously grow in sustainability, grow in size and scope, and the market's going to continuously grow. I think this is a great thing. But I think that this whole thing with the Tesla truck window smashing, I think that's a test. I think that is a stunt, a total stunt. And it's got the stock down dramatically. And I'm pretty sure Elon Musk is sitting there doing his ha-ha laugh, watching people freak out online about this and shareholders freak out. I mean, if I was a Tesla shareholder, which I certainly am not, I would be a little bit, it would be testing my patience. I would be having a heart attack on a weekly basis, just not knowing what Elon Musk is going to do next. Now, I honestly think that, there's many issues with the current truck. I'm not going to go into the mechanical issues, though the reimagination of a chassis is pretty interesting, and it's something that not a lot of people are talking about either. I want all of you guys watching this video, however, to comment down below what you think about this truck, what do you think about the design, and whether you think this is a stunt, and also let me know what you think about Elon Musk, because honestly, I don't trust the guy. I don't trust the company. I don't trust the plan. I don't trust the agenda because I'm a conspiracy-minded person. But with that said, I think that you can be possibly an untrustworthy person and still be completely genius in your approach to marketing and capitalism. And I think that we're seeing that with Tesla. In fact, we're seeing comments out of Wired magazine that I want to mention quickly before we go. As Raphael Zammit said in Wired, and of course Raphael Zammit is the head of the MFA Transportation Design Program at the College for Creative Studies in Detroit, and he actually said, and I quote, even though it's frankly a little weird looking, Musk might be pulling off one of the most brilliant moves in automotive history. And that's coming from one of the top experts, I think, in the world when it comes to designing vehicles, designing trucks, and focusing on the design of trucks. He said, basically, Musk threw everything out the window on this one. And anyway, we're going to see how it develops. Make sure to comment below what you think. And obviously, share, press like, subscribe. YouTube's coming down on us on December 10th and might be deleting our channel, if not completely demonetizing it. We've already been cut down in viewership, 80% since January, and 90% in income since January as well, and it's getting really bad, guys. We need you more than ever, and we still need to raise $1,276 in monthly pledges for us to stay alive past January 1st as a media into the next decade, because we are about to be shut down completely, and we need you guys now more than ever. If you support free information, support myself, support We Are Change, Press for Truth, one of these, Ford Fisher, Kerry Wedler, James Corbett, Sam Tripoli, any of these independent medias, we need you guys to help us, because we're at the end of the line here, and they're probably going to be deleting us very soon. Censorship is alive and well. Make sure to join us on float.app, flote.app. I'm posting more there than any other social media. They're really exploding in viewership and usership lately, and I really think that everyone needs to join. I think that it's better now when it's still on the ground floor than later on when it's when there's already millions of people on. You can build your following now. So get in now, and monetization is coming right away as well on Float. So anyway, I appreciate everyone joining us. Again, comment below what you think of this craziness. Until next time, this is Josh Sigurdson signing out from World Alternative Media. Find the truth, be the change. Like what you see here, Wham! Don't forget to check the links below. GoFundMe, Patreon. We cannot do it without you guys. Every donation is extremely, extremely appreciated, as we're getting incredibly shadow banned. We've lost 80% of our audience since January of 2019 and counting. They are ripping us apart here on YouTube, and the only thing we could do in the meantime as we prepare for the next big step is to ask for help from the viewers that support our free information that we try to post on a daily basis. You can also find us on Subscribestar, where just $1 a month, that's all it takes, $1 a month is all it takes to truly make a huge difference. If everyone gave $1 a month, it would change everything for independent media, and we could win this information war, and we can defeat the mainstream medias eventually. And of course, on Subscribestar, we post subscriber-only content that you'll only see on Subscribestar. So make sure to pledge there, become a patron. That makes a huge difference, guys. And also, don't forget to check out our Bitcoin address below in the comments and description, as well as on the screen for you to scan if you please. And also, Don't forget to subscribe to us on the alternatives. We will likely be deleted by YouTube in the next 2 years. It's already happening on a vast scale, so make sure to find us on float.app. That's flote.app. At Josh Sigurdson, as well as at WAM, W-A-M. Float.app is replacing every social media, and I mean, it's just incredible the opportunities it provides for not just creators, but for the average person who wants to get away from these nannies telling them what they can or cannot see. They plan to replace Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, Tumblr, Reddit, and Patreon. You could subscribe to us on Float and pledge with cryptocurrency. It's really innovative. We are also on BitChute at World Alternative Media, as well as so many others, Minds, PocketNet. You can find us at World Alternative Media on Instagram. There's many options. And finally, don't forget to join us at Anarchapulco 2020, the famous event, the best Liberty event known to mankind, other than perhaps Anarcho Vegas 2020. There are 2 major events coming up that we are extremely excited about, and you can use promo code WAM, that's W-A-M, and save 10% on your tickets to these legendary conferences. There's so many amazing people speaking there. You won't want to miss it. So make sure to support in any way you can, even if it's just sharing our videos, pressing like, pressing to be notified. Anything helps, folks. You are the change you wish to see. Thanks for watching, everyone. And until next time, this is Josh Sigurdson signing out from World Alternative Media. Find the truth, be the change.
I'm sure you have already changed people's minds in your young age because you're involved, and I like that.
Bye.